Sybil.
I want my mum.
She'll be halfway home by now. Come on, Sybil.
No, I'm waiting here till she comes back for me.
That'll be at the end of term. If the new girls aren't at Walker's Gate by 5, they get locked out.
Good, because I've got no intention of going in. I know all about Gaggles Academy. My sister's told me everything.
She was winding you up.
The second years turn into wolves and bite you on the nose. And if you cry, they lock you in the dungeons. And they're bound to do that to me, because I cry really easily.
Rubbish.
And there's a big gang that goes around picking on kids and casting foul spells on them. And their leader is the worst of them all. The worst witch in the entire school. Mildred Hubble.
Down a bit. Left. No, I said left. I mean right. Over. Slowly, slowly. Down a bit more. Yes! Super smooth. A real second-year landing. Typical. The only time anyone notices me is when I do something dreadful. Oh, I can't wait. Hey, look. Oh, Shadow, Enid, Ruby.
It's been ages.
Weeks.
Months. Centuries.
Wow, Ruby, look at your hair.
My sister did it.
And Maud, your glasses, they're so cool.
My dad got them from Barcelona.
Wicked. Shady, that's beautiful. Thanks, Billy. Hey, look at these.
Earrings.
Extreme. They're great. They're not pierced. My mum said I wasn't...
You weren't old enough.
Right. Do you think I've grown taller?
Do you think I have?
Here, look at this.
Is it real? What do you think?
Wow.
Great.
We better be careful HP doesn't see us.
I see everything, Mildred Hubble.
I'm really sorry, Miss Hubble. Penny, Grizz. Oh, mighty third years.
Mightily amazed third years. Have you seen Ethel Hallow yet?
No. She and Drusilla spent all last year trying to get me thrown out. Don't want to see her.
Oh, you do. You really do. She's different. Really different.
Ethel, I've given myself a makeover, Drusilla, that's all.
A magical makeover? A witch over?
That's right. But why? For fun. But it turned out so well that I decided to keep it.
But what about HB? What's she going to say?
That's all been taken care of. For goodness sake, Drusilla, it's not as though I look completely different.
What are you all staring at?
If anybody says a word, just one word, I'm going straight to Miss Harbroom.
That won't be necessary, Ethel Hallow.
If that is indeed to whom I am speaking.
Please, Miss Harbroom.
Yes, yes, we've read the note from your father, Ethel. Your parents have given their permission. So I suppose that is the end of the matter.
Thank you, Miss Harbroom.
So, when the rest of you have finished gawping like demented goldfish, you might like to go and greet the new girls in the traditional manner.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Summer, I promise.
Come in.
No!
Sybil, let's go.
Walker's Gate, bite your nose off if you're late. Mummy won't come when you cry. Time, you witches, learn to fly!
Poor things, they all look so tiny. All sweet and innocent. Let's smile at them, show them we're harmless. Hello, my name's Mildred Hubble. What's yours?
No! Not the dungeons! Please!
Mildred, you haven't been back at school 5 minutes and you're up to your old tricks already.
No, I'm not, Miss Harbroom.
Dearie me, what on earth has happened to this poor girl?
It wasn't me, Miss Cackle. I didn't do anything.
She only smiled at the Miss Cackle.
A likely story.
It's true.
I am Miss Cackle, your headmistress. And this is Miss Hardbroom, the deputy head. Tell us what it is that's upset you.
Yes, speak up, girl. No need to be afraid.
It wasn't their fault, Miss Cackle. We were only trying to be kind to her.
I'm glad to hear it, Mildred. Perhaps you and Maud can show Sybil, isn't it? And her friend
Clarice.
up to their rooms.
First, put your brooms over here.
And you two third years can help me tidy the staff room.
Yes, Miss Cackle.
I can't find a thing. including Miss Bat and Miss Gimlet.
Miss Cackle's alright, really. She's quite kind-hearted. In a terrifying kind of way. And Miss Hardbroom, she's terrifying in a totally petrifying kind of way. She's your class tutor. She was ours last year. But this year we've got Miss Gimlet, so HB won't be breathing down our necks the whole time.
No, she'll be breathing down yours. We have a special half hour with her every morning.
And you'll have her for potions as well.
Make way, girls!
Better move on. That's Miss Drill. She's not so bad.
If you like long-distance runs in the pelting rain. And then there's Miss Bat. She's Bat, utterly and completely.
She sleeps in the staff room cupboard.
Miss Bat, the summer holidays are over. We need you to come out and start your chanting classes. Miss Bat!
I'm here! Am I late? Good job somebody left the door open. I couldn't stop this crazy thing.
We were wondering, Miss Bat, where you were.
Inner Mongolia?
You mean Outer Mongolia, don't you?
No, don't think so.
There's no such place as Inner Mongolia.
If there's an Outer Mongolia, Miss Drill, then there must be an Inner Mongolia. I've brought back such wonderful things I can't wait to show you. How about some sour yak's milk? It's been fermented for 6 months. It does wonders to the intestines.
Not just now, Miss Bat.
Oh, well, suit yourself.
Oh, dear. Has anyone seen anything of Miss Gimlet?
No, but the postman gave me this. On the way up. Looks like her writing.
I have been to the mountains of the moon, Miss Drill.
Really?
I have spoken with Leo Chaozing, the master of Mongolian undertone chanting. I've learnt the secrets of Fuchai, the soul song of the Shanan. It's very pretty. Would you like to hear it? Kimono, kaftan, rucksack, flip-flops. Oh, kimono, kaftan, rucksack, flip-flops.
Hardbroom, that was hardly necessary.
The school walls were beginning to shake, Miss Cackle. I thought we were under attack by evil Agatha and her wicked witches.
That's Mongolian undertone chanting. It does things.
So I see. I hope it isn't going to do them too often.
How are the new girls?
Meek as lambs, although I can't vouch for those two you sent off with Mildred. It's year 2 that concerns me. I can sense something undisciplined sprouting amongst the second years, and it needs rooting out. I would suggest, Headmistress, that Miss Gimlet organise a full class inspection first thing tomorrow. Where is she, by the way?
Ah, yes, Miss Hardbroom. That's something I think we need to discuss.
There are good sides to Cackles, you know. It's not always damp and cold.
Just nearly always.
You get pizza on Saturdays.
And cold grey slop for the rest of the week.
Our rooms are on the floor above. I've got bats in mine. Winky, Blinky and Nod. Would you like to see them? Look, we'll have Hardbroom in here in a minute if you carry on like this.
She just appears from nowhere.
They say she changed her first tune to a frog once for making a racket like this.
Really?
Yes, and there's a frog in the school pond, and they say it's her.
Is that true, Mildred? I've never heard that before.
I think so.
Phew, I'm glad we've got Gimlet this year.
She's gone.
Gone where?
The Inner Hebrides.
Miss Gimlet needed to recover from a state of nervous exhaustion.
Brought on, no doubt, by the mere thought of a year with Mildred Hubble. We'll need an immediate replacement.
Well, Miss Cackle.
I've never had the chance to be a class tutor, Miss Cackle.
Neither of us.
You have.
Only for a term.
Yes, because you changed the whole class into swallows and migrated with them for the winter.
It was very educational and very warm.
Really? Well, while you were off swigging sour milk and pretending to hover like a lawnmower, I was learning some very practical tips while working in summer camp. Early morning PE and group motivation. That's what those second years need.
I believe that when I see it.
Seeing sense, Miss Bat, is not your strong point.
No? Well, I can see something that nobody else can.
What's that, Miss Bat?
2 pairs of flapping ears over by the door.
Out.
But Miss Cackle said we should...
Who is to be the replacement second-year tutor, Miss Cackle. We need a clear, firm decision here and now.
Oh, no.
No Gimlet.
It's not the end of the world.
At least you won't have HB.
It'll be either Bat or Drill. I hope it's Miss Bat. Why? Because Miss Drill will make us do extra PE.
No thanks.
Miss Drill just plays. Not that she'll get any lead parts, though, Moonface. You don't have the style for it.
Shame you didn't do a better job on your nose, Ethel.
Yes, it's just as stuck up as your old one.
Watch that mouth, Mildred. It's all right, Drusilla. I'm not some poor first year she can make burst into tears.
Good afternoon, girls.
I've got some exciting news for you.
Take your seats, please.
As quickly as possible.
Miss Bat and I
Miss Drill and I
will be sharing the role of class tutor.
for the time being. Now, for the way of Leo Chao Zing, the effortless effort and the sound of the spheres on the undertone of the cosmos. Oh, one dong cao dao dim sum. Oh, come on, girls. Oh, cao dao one dong dim sum. Oh.
Going up and aside and a forwards and a forwards. Going up. Side, get ready to turn. Away we go. And turn, turn, turn. That's it, girls. Move your heads. Go on, swing the bodies. And get ready. 6, 7, and...
We're young witches and we're glad to be informed to the academy.
Come on,
Strive for
Ethel,
the
more
stars,
commitment.
That's our way.
Can't stand much more of
And away
this.
we go, girls.
What we need is Hobroom back.
And turn, and a turn.
And Fooey says, what was our original face? So, deep breath in, everyone. And away we go. Pancake roast sweet sour sauce. Oh, ding dong dong, ding
Not again. Ignore her. No, wait. Look, Sybil. That frog in the pond I was telling you about. It's probably just a frog.
Oh, don't do a foul spell on us, please. Terrorising the first years again, Mildred.
No, not exactly. I didn't say anything, Ethel, honest about you and me being...
Sybil, stop babbling on.
You know, I'm not sure Mildred means to be horrible.
Oh,
In
for
fact,
goodness
she's-
sake, don't fall for that sweet talk.
She's just two-faced, and the sooner you realise that, the better.
Listen, you two. How are you getting on with HB?
Oh, she's awful. She terrifies me.
Well, we're having a really painful time with Bat and Drill. So we've got a little proposition to put to you. A two-pronged plan that will relieve our pain. And make you two a lot more comfortable. And get our own back on Mildred Hubble and her gang at the same time.
I thought the girls were really focused by my group empowerment session this morning.
I thought they were really energized by the Mongolian undertone chanting.
The whole school was. We lost another half-dozen tiles off the roof.
Well, if you make an omelette, Miss Cackle, you have to break a few heads.
You mean eggs?
Do I?
Oh.
Really, Miss Cackle, don't you think it's high time we put an end to this ridiculous contest?
I beg your pardon?
Make a decision, Miss Cackle, about which one is to be the replacement second-year tutor. There are rival gangs of supporters running round the school like football fans. It's unseemly.
Well, I think it's important to arrive at the right match, so to speak, don't you, Miss Hardbroom?
School rules have been openly flouted, Miss Cackle. It has come to my notice that Mildred and her friends have been secreting jewellery and other fashion items.
It's a grey area, Miss Hardbroom. The girls are all growing up. I want you to leave it to Miss Drill and Miss Bat. See how they deal with it.
But they will...
I'll make my decision, Miss Hardbroom, when the time is ripe.
There's something about that.
She's getting under your skin. Forget her.
Something familiar, but I can't think what.
Don't you think you've put enough sugar on that already, Mildred Hubble?
Yes, Miss Hardbroom.
Life might be sweet for you and your friends at the moment, Mildred, but I want you to know that whoever may be your class tutor, I am the deputy head of Cackle's Academy, and no secrets remain hidden from me.
You were lucky, Mildred. I was sure HB had seen your earrings.
Yes, I think I better not wear them for the time being.
You might have just got away with it with Miss Drill.
Miss Bat wouldn't have minded, especially if I told her they were from Mongolia.
Oh, come on, Mildred. Drill is so much better.
That's just not true. You can't be joking.
I'm just about
To the left, forward the right, and the left, and the right, and the left. Now, come on, keep it going. And the right, and the left, and the right, and the left.
Reverses.
Ready, Ruby? Maud?
We're all hopeless and we're glad to be the worst witches in the academy. Lie in bed, that's our way. Eat sweets, lays about every day.
Maud? Ruby! Stop it at once! Stop it! Girls! Don't behave, will you? Girls, please!
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Drill. From what I've seen, you'll need much more class control if you expect to be in charge of the second years.
It won't happen again.
Now, I want you all to focus on the energies of the cosmos, while Mildred here attempts level 2 of Mongolian undertone chanting. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Come on, everyone. Focus. Now, to enter the mystical mind state of the Mongolian masters, Mildred must swallow a little fermented yak's milk. Just 1 spoonful to the drink.
Lactus, acidicus, yacus, eruptus.
Miss Bat! What on earth has happened to you?
You too, then? They've raided my room and stolen my sunglasses.
And my necklace. And my fake tattoo.
Ethel.
No. Look. C and S.
C and S.
Clarice and Sybil.
Can't be.
Only one way to find out.
Perfect. Phase 2. After you.
The trouble is, I'm not sure whether Miss Bat or Miss Drill are quite...
Up to it. Oh, they seem to be totally unable to control them.
Well, they're a very lively bunch, our second years.
Slackness, Miss Cackle. It begins with earrings, and it ends with rowdiness, bullying, and gang warfare. Over these first few days, the second years have become the proverbial powder keg, ready to explode. Well?
Sorry to disturb you, Miss Hardbroom, but we thought we ought to come and tell you at once.
What have you done with my shades from Barcelona?
And my fake tattoo.
Here, Millie, look at this.
Hold on. What's the big secret?
Good grief. It's Sybil with Ethel.
Take a look at this envelope, then. Look who it's addressed to.
Sybil Hallow. You're her sister.
You're
Ethel's sister. I knew there was something familiar about her.
Would have spotted it straight away if Ethel hadn't given herself a witch over.
She made me swear not to tell anyone. She hates people knowing I'm her sister.
She put you up to this, didn't she? Didn't she?
Bullying and victimization. Enid, Mildred, Maud, Ruby, Jardou, down to Miss Cackle's office at once!
Excuse me a moment, Miss Hardroom. I should like to talk to Sybil and Clarice first, if I may, on their own. Wait outside my room till I arrive. Thank you, Miss Hardroom. Come in, all of you. Ah, Ethel. I'm so glad Miss Hardroom found you. Your sister Sybil, Clarice and I have been having a most interesting talk. It seems that apart from one or two flights of fancy about a frog in our pond, Mildred and her friends have offered nothing but kindness to the first years. But before we continue with our little chat, I should like to confirm that all these items belong to you.
Yes, Miss Cackle. Yes, Miss Cackle. Yes, Miss Cackle. Yes, Miss Cackle.
Mildred? They will be returned to you at the end of term. And I see no reason, Ethel and Drusilla, why you should look so pleased with yourselves. As I understand it, you were the ones responsible for the mayhem in the bedrooms and for disrupting Miss Bat's and Miss Drill's class this afternoon. What have you to say for yourselves?
Sorry, Miss Cackle.
It's no use apologizing to me. You must apologize to them in front of the whole school in tomorrow's assembly. Very well. You may return to your seats. There will always be change. Life is change. But standards must not be allowed to slip, which is why I have decided that Miss Bat should take over responsibility for Class 1 for the first half of term and Miss Drill for the second half. I have also decided, as Class 2 will no doubt be delighted to hear, that Miss Hardroom will replace Miss Gimlet as their class tutor for another year.
On your feet, girls. Breathe in.
Here we go again.
Onward, ever striving onward, proudly on our route we run. Straight and true above the treetops, shadows on the moonlit sky. There a day will pass before us when we have not tried our best, kept our cauldrons bubbling nicely, cast our spells with zest. Fierce witches never flinching through the dark and dismal night, ghouls and ghosts and nightmare monsters run away in fright. We are the girls with skills in sorcery, when in flight quite a sight to see. We are witches and glad to be learning across